Hello again. My second topic is sleep and how to sleep well. Many of you may already know a lot about sleep hygiene, and you may know a lot about the kinds of insomnias that we can have or what usually wakes us up in the night. And all of those things will happen. And I have a memory from being back at Mount Hood Community College. I went to a community college first when I graduated high school. And I remember I was having some sleeping problems, and the problem was I would go to sleep, maybe on the couch. Usually it would be a nap, but sometimes at night as I was going to sleep. And I'd wake up to this incredibly wild sound of static. And then I would feel like I was frozen. I couldn't move. And then I would have this sense, this feeling that there was a presence in the room, not a good presence, kind of a dark and scary presence in the room. And this used to happen probably for a solid 6 months, pretty regularly, maybe a year when I was just starting college and maybe in my second year at Mount Hood Community College. And I remember thinking I had two theories. I had two hypotheses about what this might mean. The first one was I could be about to be possessed by a demon. Seriously, that was one idea that I had. And the second one was that maybe I was really psychic and I was about to have some sort of a psychic breakthrough and be able to have some mystical and magical skills that go along with psychic breakthroughs. That's all I had. And the reason I tell this story is I had no knowledge about what this might mean, and so I made things up. We are humans. We are people. We are meaning makers. We all know that, and usually we talk about that in a good way. Well, sometimes it's not a good way. We often will make up meaning that is not necessarily helpful or good or even close to accurate. Anyway, in the early 2000s, I was reading the DSM-4, I think. That's the number. Could have been 5. I don't know. Anyway, I was reading it and I found a section that was all about sleep paralysis. It was about other kinds of sleep disturbances too, but the thing that caught my brain was sleep paralysis, and it described exactly what I had been experiencing. And so for me, knowledge is power. And that's part of positive psychology, is that we don't just need to think about what's wrong with us, but we need to learn about how to handle difficult situations. Sometimes we refer to this in counseling or psychotherapy as psychoeducation. We need to learn. We need knowledge. I was able to understand my experiences from 25 years in the future, and it was a great relief to get a sense that I was not the only one who experienced that and that there was a name for it. There also are a number of sleep hygiene strategies. There may be a slide that you'll see in a moment that lists them. All I want to say is that they're good to learn. They're good to teach. They're good to have so that we can sleep better. And my concluding comment is we all do better when we're sleeping better. Thanks again for listening. I'll be back one more time.